An Earth-wide temperature boost isn't simply making ice sheets dissolve, it's making some breakdown out of nowhere. That is the thing that researchers accept occurred at Alaska's Flat Creek Glacier, somewhere down in the mountains of Wrangell-St. Elias National Park and Preserve. In August 2013, a 1,600-foot tongue of ice out of nowhere disconnected from the bedrock close to the base of the ice sheet. It sent a surge of ice and flotsam and jetsam tearing almost 7 miles down the mountainside. At that point, after 2 years, the front of the rest of the icy mass disintegrated once more. The ice torrential slide took out many sections of land of a 400-year-old backwoods in its way. At that point, researchers were uncertain what set off these abrupt occasions. In any case, an ongoing report offers some new knowledge. A strangely warm summer softened enormous volumes of ice in 2013. The meltwater pooled behind the virus tongue of ice at the front of the ice sheet, applying increasingly more weight as it developed. At long last, the weight turned out to be excessively. The tongue split away from the stone beneath, and the ice went falling down the mountain. The mid-year of 2015 was likewise hotter than normal, in spite of the fact that not all that warm as 2013. Be that as it may, in its debilitated express, the ice sheet was prepared to disintegrate once more. The specialists, drove by Mylene Jacquemart of the University of Colorado, utilize airborne photographs and satellite pictures of the scene, alongside neighborhood atmosphere information, to examine the icy mass breakdown. They reasoned that the high temperatures of 2013 were the possible guilty party. That implies these sorts of occasions could turn into a greater danger as temperatures ascend the world over. In the event that you remain before any ice sheet on the planet, the possibility that it comes smashing down on you is staggeringly low, Jacquemart said. However, in the event that we take a gander at all the icy masses internationally, I do think almost certainly, we will see these things most likely more every now and again. Cautioning signs. Narratively, reports of crumbling mountain ice sheets do appear to be on the uptick lately, Jacquemart noted. For the time being, it's difficult to state whether that is because of an unnatural weather change or whether researchers are simply showing signs of improvement at watching the Earth's remote spots with satellite information. It might be some of both. Regardless, Flat Creek Glacier isn't the one in particular that is as of late disintegrated. In 2002, the unexpected breakdown of the Kolka Glacier in Russia set off an overwhelming torrential slide that rushed in excess of 15 miles down the mountainside and executed many individuals. 2 separate ice sheets in Tibet's Aru mountain run disastrously fallen in 2016, the principal murdering 9 individuals and many domesticated animals creatures as it cleared down the mountain. The 2 occasions were reported in a 2018 paper in Nature Geoscience. Prior this year, a comparable occasion was accounted for in Salcantay, Peru, close Machu Picchu. Not every one of these occasions have been obviously clarified. Be that as it may, at any rate a couple appear to have comparative attributes with Flat Creek Glacier. The 2 Aru icy masses were organized a lot of like Flat Creek, Jacquemart and Associates propose. All things considered, meltwater had been gathering behind the ice for quite a long while before the icy masses gave way. The 2018 paper portraying the two occasions proposed that overwhelming precipitation, happening in no time before the ice sheet's breakdown, may have helped trigger either of the debacles. Then again, Russia's Kolka Glacier was basically entirely different. The atmosphere there was at that point progressively mild in the first place, and the breakdown was most likely activated by pressure from a development of fallen trash. As a rule, as indicated by Jacquemart, there are a few attributes that may make an icy mass progressively powerless to the impact of warming. These incorporate littler ice sheets with flimsy, cold tongues of ice solidified to the bedrock. Icy masses sitting on brittle silt, or a scene wealthy in delicate earth, may likewise be progressively defenseless. Researchers gauge there are around 200,000 icy masses far and wide, and checking every one of them is a strong undertaking. In any case, improved satellite information is making it simpler for analysts to watch out for how the world's solidified spots are evolving. Only preceding the second Aru icy mass breakdown, for example, satellite information demonstrated a system of splits spreading through the ice. Researchers saw the admonition signs and gave a caution to the Chinese government. Simultaneously, researchers are likewise attempting to all the more likely see how frequently these sorts of occasions happened before. Some portion of that work includes searching for pieces of information in mountain scenes, signs that an icy mass has fell there previously. This will assist researchers with making sense of whether mountain ice sheets truly are crumbling all the more much of the time today, or whether it just appears that way since it's getting simpler to identify these occasions. I believe all things considered, these things have occurred previously, Jacquemart said. In any case, the way that we are seeing such a large number of now I think can't be clarified distinctly with better perceptions.